Who doesn't like the idea of their YouTube channel running on its own, bringing in cash while we chill? Nobody, that's who. If you want to be as successful as Mr. Beast, you have got to learn how to automate your YouTube channel. Otherwise, you're going to be burnt out before you feel successful. And one of the most important lessons I learned from Mr. Beast is to reinvest what you earned to grow your YouTube channel and brand. So I decided to give this a try. Now, of course, Mr. Beast is a little extreme. When he first started, he reinvested every single penny he made into his next video. And I don't have the luxury to do that. Because, you know, I'm a small content creator and finance is an issue. But that doesn't mean I cannot pull it off as a small channel. All it takes is a bit of smart planning to make the YouTube dream happen without going broke. And don't worry, this has got nothing to do with AI, because to me, AI is still unable to give that personal touch with viewers. Alright, let's break this down. First things first, I noted down every step I go through to create a video. It all kicks off with an idea. Then we dive into scripting, recording, the editing hustle, cooking up a thumbnail and title, and last but not least, uploading it to YouTube. Now, the trick to making my channel a bit more automated isn't about dodging work altogether. It's more about figuring out where I can step back and still get things done. Because let's be real, I want to get stuff done fast and zoom in on the important bits. Automation is, at the end of the day, about time saving. We need the extra time so that we can tackle the big stuff. And to make that happen, I'm tossing some of my work to the pros. When I look at my video making to-do list, there are two big tasks that screams automate me, and that is the video editing and thumbnail creation. Honestly, those two are the ones that take up most of my time. Plus, it stings so much when the video flops after putting in all the time and effort, right? So here's my move. I called in the professionals from FIVERR to do the heavy lifting. And this time, I'm putting in a bit more cash for top-notch quality. Because sometimes, you gotta treat your videos like VIPs. Now, for video editing, I went with this guy here who is a FIVERR's choice. I got the standards package, which cost $50. Working with this guy was a breeze. I handed over my recorded video and he worked his magic. No interference from me. I just let him go wild with his creative vibes. Why, you ask? Well, I'm all about automating stuff and I don't want to micromanage someone. Otherwise, I'll spend forever explaining my creative vision and that defeats the purpose of hiring a pro. Check this out. This is what he came up with. And personally, I think it's top-notch work. Simply phenomenal. But here's the thing. If I tried to create something like this, it would have eaten up my days and nights. I would be burnt out before even hitting the upload button. So bottom line, the pro did the heavy lifting and I used the extra time to chill with my family. It's a total win-win situation and you can't put a price on that kind of peace. Alright, let's dive into the thumbnail game. I hired this dude called ThumbGod. Seriously? Coolest name ever. I went for the standards deal, $40 for 3 thumbnails and all the revisions I want. I'm thinking, what a steal. I pump out 1 video a week, so 3 thumbnails pretty much covers 75% of my monthly needs. $40 for that? Absolutely worth it. But here's the real deal. I don't want someone I have to babysit. I'm all about creative independence and ThumbGod delivered. Check it out. This is the thumbnail he made. And all I did was tossed him a picture of me, the video title, and a style example, usually from another YouTube channel. No specific post directions or anything. I just said, you do you, and he came back with this gem. Now, full disclosure, this style is completely not my style at first. It's way too different from what I usually put together myself. But I had to chill and let him do his thing because let's be honest here, he's way better at this thumbnail game than I am. I've got zero clue what makes a good thumbnail. And you know what? Trusting him paid off big time. In the first 2 hours of my video launch, my click-through rate was at 13% and 12%, which is seriously high. A killer CTR early on can sometimes kick the YouTube algorithm into gear, giving me more views. And that's a solid win. But the real jackpot? I got the extra time again to kick back with my family. loving every minute of it. Okay, so that's how I automated two of my most time-consuming tasks, saving me more hours than I can count. But there's one more thing I did not tell anyone about. And this is something that I believe played a big part in my YouTube channel exploding. When one of my YouTube videos exploded, I was secretly running a challenge, a YouTube Shorts challenge to be precise. It was a 100 YouTube Shorts a day challenge, and coincidentally, it was during this time when my channel exploded as well. And I have a theory. Could it be that YouTube Shorts triggered something in the YouTube algorithm and caused it to give my channel more exposure? Also, when I stopped uploading YouTube Shorts, my views for each video launch started falling as well. So it makes me wonder, maybe YouTube is giving creators an added advantage if we listen to them and help them promote YouTube Shorts. Because, YouTube is pushing YouTube Shorts really hard and they need all the help they can get. Now, I'm not about to pump out another 100 YouTube Shorts. That's way too much sweat and tears. So instead, I did what most big channels are doing these days. Break down a long-form video into several YouTube Shorts. And in order to do that, I needed some help because it still is a lot of effort. So I went back to FIVERR and looked for talents who can help me out with this. And I found this guy who is able to repurpose my long-form content into several YouTube Shorts for a really good price. Now, unlike video editing or thumbnail creation, this task is not compulsory. So for this, my budget is set a little lower so that I can experiment around. And also, I do not have much expectation for this one. The YouTube Shorts may not be fancy at all. I'm doing this to make my channel feel alive and hoping that's the way YouTube likes it. Anyways, here is a sample of the YouTube Shorts. What do you think? I can't complain honestly. For the amount of money I paid and the time I saved, this is actually pretty good. So that's that. And you might be wondering at this stage, why not use AI to do this instead? Well, I did try one highly recommended AI actually, called Opus Clip. This is what Opus Clip did for one of my videos. It is okay actually. I really like how it automatically creates the title for me, which can be a ton of work. But the result is not what I wanted. It is lacking the emotional touch. The editing is good, the title is good, but the AI just can't tell where to clip the video in order to make it make sense and trigger emotion. Like for example, this clip over here. It just starts out of nowhere and there's no aim or point to this clip. AI may be the future, but I think human emotion is required to tell how to clip a long-form video in a meaningful way in order to connect with the viewers. So that's how I ended up automating some of my tasks in my process. I think as my channel continues to grow and gain more views, I will definitely explore FIVERR a little more, perhaps paying a little more to take my videos to another level. I am quite surprised with what those talents are capable of. Now, I know some of you may disagree and may not call this automation, but this is how I see it. Picture this, a business where the owner isn't stuck in the daily grind because they've got a crew of awesome folks running the show. Now, that owner has got time on their hands to chase other dreams, maybe open up a second shop or train for a marathon. Why? Because they've set up an automation system where the business practically runs itself thanks to awesome hires and good work culture. Now, think of YouTube automation in a similar way. It's not about a magic button that spits out videos and generates cash. It's more like bringing in trusted talents to help carry the load so that I don't have to sweat over the small stuff. Honestly, I'm not sold on the idea of making videos with a snap and raking in the cash. To me, if there's no effort, there's no money. Offloading some of the YouTube work gives me space to craft better scripts, brainstorm fresh ideas, and focus on the parts I actually enjoy. It's all about finding that sweet spot, you know? If you plan to do a bit of automation yourself, my suggestion is first, identify which part of the process you reckon you can outsource. It is usually the part you hate doing the most. Then, try hiring someone to help you out. For me, I use FIVERR because I like to not only look at good talents, but also I want to make sure that I can compare different deals and play around with my budget. Finding good talent can take some time, so make sure to do your own homework. There may be a little trial and error sometimes, but that's what being a boss is all about. Anyways, that's all from me. Like, subscribe, and see ya.